back.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Back
sir.
for another one. After Afrosoul, which was crazy. Yeah, where do we even start?
We
Where
are
do go?
recovered. We are recovered.
Rehearsals, maybe the site visit. So even this week we went in right before the festival started. I think it was the Friday. We had a rehearsal with Izzy. We had a call time to do what we did on stage, and brother, it was insane. The scale of everything, the team, the stage, the lights, all of that stuff, and we didn't even see it like proper hundies. And then yeah, bro, everything was crazy. We had our rehearsal. Everything was just super wild. So yeah, I don't even know where to start. Like even for one of them, for one thing, we don't even know what we were doing until we turned up the day before. Izzy had a plan, choreographed a couple things, and we're like, oh, Europe.
Yeah, it was hectic. Even I didn't know what to walk into. Like
For real.
the day before the run through, we got messages from Izzy the night before the run through, and he had a plan and stuff that he wanted to try out. And us being us, we're just like, yo, for the vibes, like we'll be in, we're on. So we had to make do with the next day schedule, just rocking, not knowing what's gonna happen, and then we got to it. It was lit. It was like we rocked up a bit early. We got to have a walk around the site, check out the dance soul stage where the
Soul
wave stage, sorry, where the dance battles were. So we got to have a quick look around the venue before we got onto the main stage and sorted out the stuff that Izzy wanted to go through.
Which
it
was
lit.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy because we got to walk around backstage.
Bro, crazy.
Yeah.
Felt real important. We're just
Yeah.
like, hey man, what's good? It was just saying hi to people, bro. Yeah, we're hanging with David. We're hanging with Simeon. Simeon is too funny.
Shout out to the team. Shout out to the team who literally have been putting so much effort into bringing Afro Soul into Auckland. Mind you, the original plan was to do it at Western Springs, but I thought high key this was like even better.
Yeah, this
it
venue
just
was
felt
lit.
like everything was close.
Yeah.
You could go here, you could go there, and then they had the Lily World place at
Just
the
a
back
nice
too.
VIP area, yeah. Like
Gee,
a
did
nice...
you see? I seen one of their Instagram pages. You know how Go Media Stadium's like on this side?
Yeah.
That whole floor at the top was open.
Oh, really?
Gee, so there were people from Lily World, I think. I think that's the VVVIPs.
Oh,
They were
damn.
up there, yo.
See, bro, that was lit. So if you paid the extra $1 and you got to feel and witness and experience that side of the festival,
Yeah.
bro, good on ya, lad. Good on ya.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, but it was lit, bro. It was so lit. I remember, being backstage, meeting people, and just, bro, even just walking through, like hanging in with Izzy's tent, and then like walking in the UFC belt sitting there on the table was just like, bro, this is the bout, bro.
Too insane.
Crazy, both bouts too, and bro, it was too lit. And then just seeing like hanging with his security and stuff, that crack up, dude.
Shout out to the security team, Izzy's
Yeah.
security team, Ike and Mayo, and the
You
rest
guys
of the
do a lot
rest
of
of
work,
the boys. Gee, yeah, they go crazy.
And they made us feel super like comfortable and welcome. Like
Hard out.
some people will see
Well,
security and think
they
it's real
made us
intense,
feel
but...
super welcome when they're not working.
Yeah.
When they're not working, I learned the hard way. Shout out to Ike. My bad, bruh. My bad.
We be too cheeky sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, the rehearsal day was lit. After that, we got to go kick it with Concrete. Got to chill with him for a little bit for the day. Then what happened? Yeah, Friday night, Battle Mans.
Oh, yeah.
Mans battled Concrete at the B&B. We
So-
had a session. It was lit.
Yeah, so story behind that, and this is just to clarify, like, why people didn't get texts or whatever. Firstly, we don't have to text everybody.
Yes.
Secondly, though, it was like, that's crazy. This rain is
Yeah, I don't know if you
insane.
guys will hear the rain, but it's raining and
It's raining,
we make do,
man.
We make do.
Sorry?
We Hold
But
up, bro.
What's it called? We had a session, and literally, like, it was one of those, like, it was within the hour. So it was like, yo, I got confirmation that Concrete was down to session. Obviously, I wanted to battle him, and so I talked to him about that. But it was literally, like, within the hour, like, yo, it's all good. 9 p.m. We'll meet at his Airbnb. So shout out to Concrete for even letting us like come through And then literally it was just like that. It was like 9 p.m. and this was like at like 8:05 or something like that. And so yeah, shout out to those who made it through. It was a dope session too,
Bro, it was
especially considering like the little quiet hype ups, like woo woo.
There's more hype than they said.
Oh yeah. And I think it was just a cool vibe. And then obviously me and Concrete got to battle, which was lit, bro. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
talk
have
us
a
through
list.
it, man. Talk us
I
through
have
it.
a list of like legendary people that I really want to exchange with, share the battlefield with, because bro, I'm not gonna do this forever, bro. And so shit, to be able to like say like, yo, I got to battle these people before like I get to move on and hang up the boots or hang up the dance shoes, bro, it's too lit.
Yeah,
It's too lit for real. So that happened. What do you think of the session?
The session was lit. I enjoyed the session. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you were saying like when we were just talking about how like when certain people come over, there's certain people within the scene that'll like that connect or resonate with their style, and they'll like dance a lot better in their presence. And it showed, bro. But the session was lit, bro. People were on one, like
Hard
dancing
up.
way better, way harder.
Yep.
Their rounds were making way more sense. It's like something was just clicking. I don't know if it's because like Concrete was running pretty much just a natural lab. Like he was just going in, talking, dropping gems, just with the people around. I know, like maybe that was a part of it, or maybe people were just feeling super inspired. But yeah, man, whatever it was working. The session was lit, bro. It was crazy.
Hard
Yeah.
out.
And it was lit to see the battle, bro. The battle was just top tier. Like it was a heavy battle. Yeah,
Nah,
I
it
was
was
hoping you guys would go rounds, bro. But
Yeah.
that's the crumper in me. I'll just watch it all night. I'll be like, yeah, let's keep going, man. But
Yeah. Which I was keen for, but then I was like, Sole, we've already passed the quiet time in this Airbnb.
hey,
And the one thing that I don't wanna do is put the Uso David on and be like,
Hi.
you guys got another complaint. Shout out to David,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
And David is Izzy's brother. Shout out to him, man.
David Adesanya.
He is a legend, sorting everything else out for the logistics, the Airbnbs,
Yep.
all of that stuff. And you're the man, bro. Appreciate you putting us on and bringing the Uso Concrete over and sorting out his Airbnb, which was a lit Airbnb, by the way.
yeah.
And I think we fit like 10 or 12 people within that.
Yeah.
In the Usos living room, like literally we're just like there, pulled everything aside, sessioned, put everything back and said, let us.
Yeah, bro. It was
crazy.
It was a lit time, bro. It was a lit time. And then, bro, the main event. Afrosoul. Bro,
Afrosoul.
too crazy.
What time
Even
did we
just-
get in? Like
I think
3?
we aimed to get there at 3. Yeah.
So
We
that
got
was
there about
crazy.
3.
When we got in at 3, it was like chill. It was like really chill vibes. It wasn't crazy busy. And then literally by the time it got to us having to go backstage, we were on stage, which was crazy in itself. Like being on that type of platform with that many people, and then looking out and then just seeing like,
Bro, it was insane.
heaps of
Being
people
on
there,
that
yo.
stage, like, yeah, and it's a difference. Hey, like you see, like people get like side stage passes for some festivals or like concerts and stuff, and then you can like sit on the side of the stage and like watch the acts. But there's even a massive difference between that side stage view and then being on stage.
Yeah,
Like, bro, it's insane. So
it's another
we
buzz,
got to
man.
we got to experience a bit of both, like seeing Izzy like rocking, and then him playing his set and we're on the side just waiting. But
Which Izzy did a mad
Bro,
job, by
yeah,
the way.
shout out Izzy. How long did he have to practice? Like 3 weeks or a month or something?
I have no
Bro,
idea.
he killed it, yo. And
But
he was playing bangers.
This is what we know about Izzy. Izzy is a perfectionist. Like,
yeah,
it's absolutely insane how. I mean, you could see it. It's in the.
Yeah.
The proof is in the pudding, like.
Yeah. Nah, he put work in, but he wasn't just DJing and like you see most DJs, they play a banger and then they sit behind the booth, the DJ table, and they like. But he was going to the front.
Yeah.
Bro, he was like vibing with the crowd. He was walking on that, like he was using the stage as if he was like a singer type thing. But even though he was just DJing, like he was still performing in a different way that haven't really seen much DJs performing. I haven't really watched too many DJs, so maybe I'm just speaking off one experience. But bro,
I mean, it's
Izzy was going in, bro.
It's a
and it was
different
lit.
confidence when you are the style bender.
Yeah, hard. Bro, like it's his event too. Like this is his festival. It's like, bro, whatever happens, just like, bro, this is my festival.
Bro.
All good, my bad. Like, bro, I could just do what I want.
He is a
Bro,
legend,
he was killing
bro.
it, and he was putting like having the dancers come on, but like teasing the battle,
Yeah.
like promoting the battle in that way to amp up the Soul Wave stage. Like,
Yeah.
bro, he wasn't just like, this is about me, like this is my time to perform and DJ. Like, he even made time in his set to boost the dance stage, like the Soul Wave stage, and what we were about to do after his set. And bro, it's just, yeah, it shows his heart for the dance community, for communities and for people in general, like what he was putting on. And it was
Hard
bro,
out.
it was lit. And you know what I liked the most about, like, the thing I liked the most, was like, even just going through the build up leading into Afro Soul, was like, even just seeing his video. And I was telling you, when he was explaining what he wanted to do, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna dip off stage, I'm gonna grab a referee shirt, and I'm gonna put a whistle on, and then I'm gonna get a wig. But like, you saw the excitement change within him, and it was like, bro, this dude is just like, he's just living his dream life. Like, he's just ticking things off his bucket list that he wants to do. But the thing I liked the most was watching how excited he was just by talking about it, and then like seeing the excitement and how much he wanted to do it, and then seeing him live it and just like be appreciative and like soaking it all in and just having his moment, was like, I think that was my biggest highlight, was just seeing bro like just enjoying his moments that he's worked so hard to create for himself,
100.
you know?
Yeah.
And it was like, it was lit. I just looked at it and it was like inspiring for me, and I was just like, bro, it's so dope to see, like, I don't know, people, you know, your friends, like, work so hard, and then they finally get their moment and they're enjoying it. And I was just like, bro, it's just mean to see you get excited about talking about something and then doing it. And it's like,
100.
it's crazy. And then he was just having fun, bro. The whole day he looked like he was having the most fun.
I mean, he manifested the whole thing, bro.
Yeah,
That's
and
insane.
It's crazy, bro. But and I think that was my biggest highlight, was just seeing how much he was enjoying his moment, and how you could see he was proud of himself, which was so lit, bro. And I think that was my biggest highlight.
Nah, it was dope,
crazy,
bro. I mean, yeah, the set, and the fact that, you know, he was even humble enough to like share it with the boys.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Bro.
crazy to me.
Bro.
Like,
Super
it's not
thankful.
every day that you get to meet someone like him who's, you know, he'll go out there, he'll do his thing, he'll make sure to make way, and then from there he just allows us to come on through and be for the vibes.
Bro. But yeah, the main stage, Izzy's performance was lit. How was it? The session, like the session on stage, because you got bro. How lit does that drone footage look with us dancing, bro?
It's too epic, bro. Shout out to the drone operators, the media team behind Afro Soul, man. You guys made us look good, or you helped us capture these moments, which, you know, could just be a legend. Like, remember that time where I danced in front of thousands of people one time?
Yeah.
Where's the proof?
Right here, drone footage.
Yeah, right.
Bro,
nah,
that
it was
footage
actually epic.
looked so lit, but
It was lit.
bro, yeah. And then even when he caught us back on stage, I was so like,
Yeah.
oh damn, what are we doing to say the program? But you gotta be ready to go with the vibes.
Gotta be
I
ready.
think that's one of the best things about like being a freestyle dancer, is like, bro, when things just happen, you adapt. It's just like natural.
Hard out, bro.
Whatever happens. You're used to trusting yourself or your body to move the way it moves, and yeah, it always just ends up working out, bro. But it was cool, bro. It was such a dope vibe hanging with the people. It was dope to have ASAP on there with us, yo.
ASAP.
Yeah, it was dope to have ASAP on us.
Bro, I could feel the also stressing.
Yeah.
So ASAP, unfortunately, couldn't leave work, so he couldn't make the stage run.
Yeah.
But we were just telling him, like, Oos, you'll be sweet. Just follow us. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
But you could just tell, bro, like, oh, yep. We'll see. But nah, he did mean. It was cool to have him on stage as well, for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, Happy Feet 2 was on stage.
13 flew
13,
in. Bro, he
landed.
So 13 was touring with another band in Europe for the last month. Heavy metal, bro, going crazy. And then he lands like 6 a.m. in the morning on Saturday or something like that. And then, yeah, he's got to come learn what we were doing, what we were going through, and then jump on stage and perform it with Concrete. We're Concrete vlogging, bro. Yeah, it was just a lit experience. Everyone has their own individual, I guess, storylines
Yeah.
leading into this, which is just buzzy, and then we all come together on stage. It's
And we're all literally just catching up, like, backstage. Like, yo, how was this? How was that?
Lucky I recorded, too, the run-through, because I was sending it to ASAP and 13, so
That's
Yeah,
too
it was
funny,
good,
though.
bro. It was good, but yeah, it was lit.
And then straight after that, we had to shoot off to the Soul Wave stage. Like
Yeah.
literally right after Izzy's thing, had to shoot off, meet the dancers at the Soul Wave stage,
Yep.
debrief them, and bro,
That's where
shout
the
out
chaos
to
happened, bro.
shout out to Papa Jacks who had a crowd pumping.
Yeah.
Like if you guys don't know who Papa Jacks is, she's a DJ out here in Tamaki Makoto, and she's lit, bro. She had the crowd moving and bumping, and when we came to meet the dancers side of stage to do the brackets, bro, just the whole thing was just insane.
Yeah. That was,
And it was cool too because we did the brackets. It was randomly done on an app. So obviously bringing all the dancers in, debriefing them on how the night would go, and then we randomly did the randomizer thing, which
Yep.
kept everything fair. Everyone was there in attendance. That was one thing that I didn't want to do, was to do the battle brackets in private. We'll just do it in front of everyone so no one else can complain.
I think also it was good because it eliminates that, like, because you were competing as well.
Yeah,
So it
100%.
eliminates anybody talking about, like,
Yeah.
you're competing, you
And-
did the put you somewhere type
And
thing,
guess what, Tim? I had to go against the wife,
bro,
which is
that was
crazy.
Funny.
And I looked at everyone. I was like, see, I don't want to hear no one.
Yeah.
I don't want to. And this is maybe one thing that I don't want. Maybe just is just my opinion. Like, make things fair. Like, you don't have to change the bracket. You don't have to move people around. If there's like a certain thing that you want to do for event organizers, like do that, maybe top and bottom, and then meet in the middle or whatever.
Yeah.
But I have a ick when it comes to like people moving battles around because of whatever.
Trying to separate the crew members.
Yeah,
trying
like
to,
it's like,
these guys
oh,
have battled heaps, so we need to move them. Like,
yeah,
nah,
just keep it fair, bro. Whatever, wherever it lands, it's whatever it lands on. And I think for me, yeah, battling the wifey was not the plan, but we know the vibes, and so we're just like, okay, cool, keep it moving. I think that was the fourth battle, and then we kept it moving from there. But it was just crazy. Like, we were on the side, there was like 17 of us or something. There was a group of us. We had our little huddle on, and then all the other like people that were watching, they were like looking at us like, who are these guys? What are these guys up to?
Yep.
And then I think some of them were like, oh, yo, these are the dancers, blah, 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 blah. And then, bro, it was crazy because the night before I had to figure out a DJ. And so I hit up DJ Chai. Shout out to DJ Chai, man, on the ones
Chai,
and
the
twos.
mans.
But it was crazy because we had to make our way through the crowd to get backstage. And because we had no credentials on us, it was insane trying to get through. And then we made our way around. I was like, Chai, you have to like try sort out with Papa Jacks when to do the switchover. And so that was funny. And then being on stage, obviously this is like closer to when the event was starting. I was like looking, I was like, where are the judges?
Bro.
The only judge that was there was Katso. And I messaged the chat that I was on, and I was like, yo, judges, like the comp has got to start like soon. And then the transition happens, we go on. I look and it's just Kat, and I'm like looking at the hundreds of people that are around us.
Bro.
And I was like, damn, we're going to have to just wait for the judges. And then slowly they came, and I think it got to the point where like everyone was there but Izzy. And I was like, we're just going to have to start it. Like, he'll come through when he can and whatever. But like, slowly I'm like, Izzy, this is your show, brother. You rock up whenever you feel.
Do your thing, bro.
But
Who's
it was
gonna
crazy.
argue with you, bro?
Yeah, who's going to argue? But it was crazy because I was standing up and I could see, I think he was with Mayo. And I just seen him like gas. I was like, bro, you are the man.
Yeah.
But yeah, the comp was insane. The logistics was even crazier. We had about an hour to go through the whole top 16. Well, as much as we could.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, the battles were lit. Shout out to all the battlers that battled. And obviously, the champ, Enigma. Shout out to Enigma. Shout out to Bispo. Shout out to Seju. First,
three.
second, and third. That was so lit.
Yeah,
and
the battles were lit.
Bro, and it was crazy because the original plan was to do all the battles up until right before finals at the Soul Wave stage. But because we went over time, that's when, we had to push. We'll do the top four. We'll do the third place battle and the first place battle on the main stage, which was absolutely crazy too.
Yeah.
What do you think of Concrete and Happy Feet?
Yeah, the battle was lit. It was a good showcase battle.
Concrete, happy
Concrete,
feet.
bro. It was just lit to have Concrete out here, dancing. Yeah, especially to Afro music after his viral round that
Bruh.
just went crazy from
Yeah.
overseas. What event was that?
I was in Canada somewhere. I can't
Canada
remember the
event.
name.
Yeah. I don't even. Yeah, but just seeing that and then being able to have him here to go again, which was lit. Shout out to Happy Feet who was representing New Zealand.
My lord, happy feet.
Yeah, it was crazy. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I was on stage. I was like thinking, should I go to the front, be on the hype line? And I was like, nah. Then I gotta come back here and try to get back on stage. And we all know how hard it is getting on that
Yeah.
stage.
Shout out to Izzy, bro. My also. It was the only one trying to
Bruh.
pick me up.
Oh,
Nah, so there was a what he's referring to is that there was a moment where I had to try and climb back on stage. Now I'm 5'9", 5'10", 5'11" on a good day.
5'8".
But but the stage is quite it's quite high, and so I'm out here trying to do this, do that. I literally am like in the fetal position with my back towards the ground, and I'm off, and I slowly feel Izzy like slip, and I'm like just dropping slowly up into the ground, and this is in front of like everybody. But not many people seen it. This guy's emceeing.
I'm
Bro,
on a
this
speaker
guy
and I'm looking.
And shout out to the
I have-
Uso.
I have bird's eye view of what's happening. I see
Solid.
Ken coming on, and I'm trying to like judges do the call. Like we're gonna call up the next people, but I see Ken coming, so I'm waiting, not saying too much, so that he can come take the mic. I see him getting pulled up, and then he starts falling slow down, and I'm like, oh, and I'm trying to like don't laugh, and then we just keep talking. All right, I'm gonna introduce the next. So I
Nah,
try
that
to
was
take the
crazy.
focus away.
It's
But it
crazy
was
that the also even
funny.
just
Yeah, bro. I just paused and looked at him.
that's crazy.
Yo, it
So,
was just happening, man.
Shout out to the Uso for even being like
Bruh.
open to the curveballs, because legit, if you guys didn't know, we had to also battle too. So I'm out here being like a liaison for the dancers, trying to organize the judges, trying to do all of this stuff. On top of that, trying to then MC and then do the battles, and then obviously when I'm battling, you know, I'm
I
just
didn't
like,
even know I was gonna MC.
yeah, it's just like, ooh, yeah, chuck curveball, and then you know, go do my thing. But nah, that was crack up. I literally felt my body just go,
Yo,
and then I was like, nah, all good. But it's this guy like,
just watching it.
oh, yeah.
I'm not even sure if the DJ was
Crack
playing
up.
music too. I think he was
That's what
waiting
I
for
mean.
the
That's
call.
what I was like, bro, you guys dead ass just looking at me like.
Just
something
full
the whole
focus
show?
on Ken,
That's
everybody. Nah.
Crazy. Good thing there was people around me though.
Yeah,
That was funny.
it was a good moment, bro.
Hey,
It was
how
a
did
good
you
moment.
feel about your rounds and your battle? Obviously from the dancer competitive vibes.
Bruh, let me tell you. Oh, who did I have? Villa. I had
Villa.
Villa, which is a
Villain!
crazy first round battle.
Not Villa.
A
Villa is his name. But Villain.
Yeah, Villain. Bro, at the start, after the battle, I was a bit like, damn, did I lose? Like I was thinking, and then I was like, I asked for footage the next day or something, and then when I watched the footage, I was like, damn, that's a bad performance
That's
on my end, bro. I was like, oh
hilarious.
god, it took the stress out of my head, but yeah, at the time, but yeah, that track. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. I was just in the moment, it happened,
Yeah.
and then it was over. It was like real fast. It was like, I think because everything was moving so quick, I was just
Yeah,
like,
it was
no time
crazy.
to fully process it. I was just a bit confused. But then, yeah, when I saw the footage, I was like, yeah, nah, Villa got me good.
Nah,
I
it
was
was
like,
a
damn, yeah, I don't know. That was one of my worst days, bro.
it was a
Worst days in
crazy
the office,
performance.
but can't always be on, I guess. Say,
Hard out. And I think with this type of platform, like anything can
Yeah.
happen, especially at a festival, like at an event where it's not heavily the dance community people.
Yeah.
Like it's, you know, you're in front of the wider New Zealand community. And what was crazy is that like people don't care about your moves. They either resonate with what you're doing or they
Yeah.
don't. And so, yeah, I felt the same way too, bro. I felt like, you know, I was doing my thing, and I knew, as we always know, like when it comes to these type of platforms, it's like, you know, you either are having your day or you're not.
Yeah.
And it's not like a oh, you could have done better at this or that. It's like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
it's none of that. It's
you
none
can
of,
always say that though.
can
way.
al-
Like
you
after
can,
it, you can always be like,
but
I could have done this, could have done
it's
that, but
it's never about any of that.
Yeah.
You sometimes just lose to the moment.
yeah.
And that's just what it is. And so we've
Yeah.
all, I think for us being experienced in what we've been experienced in, and all the experiences leading up to that point, it's just for us, it's like, yeah, it's just what it is. I mean, because I had to battle Knowles first.
Yeah.
And then the second battle was Bispo.
Bispo.
So shout out to
Bro,
Bispo, bro. He was
Bispo is
on.
one of my favorites right
Yeah,
now,
he
bro.
is
In
the
New
freaking
Zealand,
man,
like,
bro.
one of my favorites.
Honestly.
Crazy.
Shout out to Bispo, who is a popper, originally from Brazil, but is here in New
Yep.
Zealand. I think, I don't know for how long, but however long he's here for, he's around. But, bro, it was such a dope exchange for me. I think for me, I just enjoyed my round. I was like, bro, I'm just here for the vibes. I knew the song. I was chopping it up. I felt good. His dance was like, his round was super sick.
Yep.
And so I think when it came to those types of moments, it's just like, bro, we are just here. Whatever the judges choose, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I battled him. I lost. And then what happened was, just for clarity in terms of like everyone's awareness, especially the dancers, just to explain. So originally it was top 16, but someone couldn't make it, and that was B-Boy Simba. Shout out to Simba though, because he was really trying to come through, but unfortunately just couldn't get away from a prior commitment that he had.
Yeah.
And so what happened was there was 15 of us. We were going boom, 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 boom. So there was a bracket where there was like majority three-way battles. And then from there, we got to the end. And then I noticed that it was 3 for the top 4. And so we were on the spot, and I was like, frick, okay, cool. I'll just turn to the judges, have like a minute or whatever. I turned to you actually, and you're like, yo, just grab a wild card. Like anyone from, the top, whatever.
We had to move quick, man.
Yeah, it was just hard and fast. And so it was like, okay, cool, that's a good idea. We'll just go. And then went to the judges. I was like, yo, who do you guys want to pick? We have one more slot. Maybe just do a wild card. And then immediately, like, some of the reactions were like to me, and I was like, bruh, it doesn't have to be to me. I know how it is. Like, I don't want it to look like bias or whatever.
Yeah.
But they were adamant. It was like, nah, no bias. Like, we want to see you there. But then also in my head, I was like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I have to do all of this running around, blah, blah, blah. And so that's why I came back to battle Enigma. And now Enigma was having her day. I think it was the first round. And I was like, I could tell by the vibe, by the audience. I was like, Enigma is the crowd favorite, and I was like, we love to see it too.
Yeah.
Because
Enigma was on, bro.
Gee, she was
lit.
She was litty gang. I mean, all the females. Shout out to my wife too. She was killing it. So many dancers were killing it, but you just know, like, there's certain dancers on certain stages and certain moments where it's just their day.
Yep.
And
Enigma,
it was just your day, girl.
Yeah.
And I think the funniest moment was when I was like yelling. I was like, the tiebreaker. Is it with her and Mikey? I can't remember the battle brackets. There was a tie.
It was her and because it was the 3-way. It was ASAP, Villain, and
that's right.
And
it
then
was overall
ASAP
draw.
got out, and then it was Villain and
and so that draw, I was like, yo, 30 seconds. And I started yelling because I seen Enigma just kind of chilled. I was like, your 30 seconds has started. Your 30 seconds has started. So shout out to Enigma. My bad if it like came across funny, but that's why I was yelling at you. I was like, it started. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. But then, bro, she had 20 seconds. Bro, she killed it in the 20 seconds. I was like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. Enigma was fire. And then like seeing her story, I saw it like either the next day or the later that night. And it was like her talking about her fusion concept experience and what happened there, and then coming to this, and like, bro, she's just like at the end of her post was like, I'm ready for tomorrow, and then she ends up winning.
Bro, insane.
So crazy. But
that's so lit,
bro. Yeah, and
what a story.
Yeah, bro, it'll be lit. And then seeing the finals on the main stage.
Yeah,
bro, insane. That was such a, like, from my point of view, because I was on stage looking out to the crowd, so I saw the dancers battling on the little, after the bridge, that little mini stage thing in the middle, and then the crowd, and it was like, I had the smoke coming up, like, it just looked insane.
Yeah.
Bro. I was like, bro, this looks so epic. Like, to be able to battle in that top 16 and make your way to that stage, like, that's, I feel like that was the moment to battle for.
Hard out, man.
Outside the money and stuff, it was like, bro, to be able to have that moment on that little platform,
It's too
It
good.
was insane.
Shout out to the wife for that alley-oop. Because originally the whole tournament was going to be at Soul Wave. And then Knowles was just like... Because Knowles... So on the Friday, there were 2 site visits that we had to do. I did an earlier one with Knowles in the morning. And then I came back to meet up with the boys. But at that site visit... maybe when I came back or whatever, she was mentioning like, oh man, how cool would it have been if the finals was on the main stage?
Yeah.
And then I stopped and I was like, I'm going to throw that to David because I'm sure he would be keen. And I remember we're on stage for Izzy's run through and I mentioned briefly like, bro, what if we could do the finals on the main stage? And then I was like trying to pitch it like, bro, imagine the check, the crowd, all of that. Like that would be epic. And then shout out to David and Mitch. Mitch, who also was a part of bringing this whole thing together with audiology and all that. Bro, they were both keen. And what I was tripping out at is just the fact that they don't have to do none of that.
Yeah.
Bro, you really did cut out a section that is a part of your festival with all these international artists, specifically Burna Boy.
Yep.
They're like the crowd is here for Burna.
Yeah.
And you are accommodating enough to allow this one little part into the main stage, which then got extended because the top 4 had to be third place. You know what I mean? So then it was funny because originally it was supposed to be 2 rounds for everything. So 2 rounds for me and Seju's battle, which was for 3rd place, and then 2 rounds for the finalists, Enigma and Bispo. But what happened was like during the finals, this is during like the actual rounds are going, we get tapped on the shoulder by Simeon. I can't remember. I was like, but you were right next to me.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh yeah. But we just got told like, yo, how many rounds is it? It's 2. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. Just cut it down to 1. I was like, cool. Cut it down to 1.
Yeah.
1 round, 45 seconds. And then I hear
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I was like, okay, 30 seconds. And it was cool. The dancers adjusted well, and what a moment, like it was really, really crazy. Before we go into the moment with Enigma and Bispo with the hands up thing, Jay, I felt so gangster emceeing for that one.
Yes.
That
got to
10-minute
MC
slot.
the main stage, bruh.
I felt gangster.
Thousands of people.
And I think because we're so like overtired and like, like if only you guys knew, we were getting stopped on the side with the security
because we only had the normal GA. Because we went through the main entrance to get there, and they gave us we had our tickets, and it was the GA tickets and stuff. And so, we're doing the whole day with like these one bands, and we're trying to talk to security the whole time, get through doors, and we could have messaged like David and stuff and be like, yo, can we get this like to help us with security? But we didn't want to be annoying. Like we're just like, yo, we vibes it, bro. We vibes it. We just go with it.
We'll just talk,
just run it.
And like, mind you, like we've been at Afrosoul like the day before for the site visits. We're meeting with the team, the media team. They know like the security, Izzy security know us, head of security. So they know us. And then we get on the day and it's just hectic. Like we're getting denied entry into backstage right before we have to go on for Izzy's thing. Then we have to try and get around to make it to the main stage, because I think the prelims, or not the prelims, the other brackets finished at like 7:10.
7:10, over. So we're meant to finish at 7.
We're meant to finish at 7. The next slot on the main stage is 7:15. That's when their transition happened, and it was only like for 15 minutes, so 7:15 to 7:30. So we're trying to like gas it through so many different people, and then struggling to make it even through to backstage. And so I seen one of the other security guards, who shout out to the security guard, because he gave me a moment because I had no moves, and I was like, I need a moment, brother. I seen the security guy just stand there, and I was like, oh yo, me and him are just gonna, well, not me and him, but mostly me, I'm gonna just vibe with you.
Yeah.
And he was just
He wasn't budging, bro.
he wasn't budging. He was like, "Oh, why are you doing this to
Yeah.
me, bro?"
I was on
like,
the mic too. I was egging it. I was like, don't leave him hanging.
Oh, don't leave
Security,
him
don't
hanging,
leave
bro.
him hanging.
I need a moment, please. Let the crowd go crazy for me, please. But yeah, so I seen him in the crowd like walking close to us, and I'm like, bro, can you please take us to backstage? We need to be there really soon for the dance.
Yeah.
And so he's taking us through that little slide thing, which was buzzy. I never seen that. I thought to myself, how are you gonna get us through this whole crowd? Man goes, zoop,
Yeah.
zoop, and then straight lane through. And so we're walking down. We get denied again because we don't have, we get denied to go backstage because we have no credentials.
Yeah.
And so I'm messaging the chat, like they're asking, where are you? Like, what's happening? And I'm like, yo, I'm stuck. Like, I can't even get in, blah, blah, blah. Eventually we get in, do all of that. And then that just goes to, what's it called? What I was saying before around like, we were so like tired,
Yeah.
so out of it that I think by the time I was emceeing, I just did not care,
Yeah.
which worked out because I felt like there was a moment in my head I ran on. I was like, yo, make some noise. And then everyone's like, whoa. And then in my head for like a split second, I was like,
Yeah.
like, yo, who is this guy reckons running in the middle?
Bro, yeah, that was a lit moment though. And then when you were like, "Oh, the way I'm bring 12 out," I was like, started walking
that's
because I was on autopilot. I started walking, and I stopped like right before on like side stairs. I stopped. I was like, "Wait, what am I gonna do? Why am I getting caught up on this? I'm not even meant to be here."
Because that was right before.
Then I hung
Siju's
back a little bit. Yeah,
already.
yeah.
So
And then
it's
I clicked.
crack up.
That was
So
crack.
shout out to Randy and Joe,
Yeah.
for
Lit
letting
MCs,
us.
bro, Randy and Joe. They were good. They were
Hard
good vibes too. Like the amount
Bro.
of pressure and like the day they had. And
Great
I was
vibes.
they just had me right next to them, like, yo, this is the time. Yep, you can hype the battles up, bro. And they're just looking back and they're just, bro, not angry, no attitude. Like they were
Hard.
just good vibes, yo. They
Yeah.
were like cool as super chill.
Bro.
I was like, yo, thanks guys, bro, because
Yeah.
even I don't know, I'm just going with it.
Yeah,
Bro.
we all for the vibes, and so
Yeah.
I was grateful that we're able to get like the boys who were helping me logistically like do stuff.
Yeah,
I was grateful that you guys were around. Chai too. Chai was able to
got to DJ the main stage.
Yeah, he
Yep.
DJ'd
What a
both the
moment, bro.
Soul Wave stage and the main stage. So shout out to Chai, bro. It's so lit.
Yep.
And but what a moment for Enigma. I
Yeah.
remember, doing the countdown on the main stage, counted down from 10, blah, 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 boom. And then seeing her arm go up and the crowd just go crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That
Yep.
was a moment. I feel like I don't, knock on wood, I hope it happens again.
Yep.
But you just never know.
Yeah.
Like with
Bro.
these, well,
It could definitely happen again, or
it
could
can.
not.
And I know Izzy and that are really, really keen to like do it again. But I look at that moment, I look at the freaking sea of people that were there, and I just think to myself, Enigma had probably one of the most epic moments in New Zealand dance history
Yep.
in terms of the platform and how big it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
Yeah, bro.
A
Nah.
sea of people yelling.
Well done, Enigma. Yeah, and then
Ah.
Sheldon was on there too, and he was like,
Man,
that's just tip on the
What
shoulder.
did the
Like,
man
"Go,
do when he
bro."
was on?
Yeah, he tried to take over the stage himself, man. Hey, it's your wife's moment. Hey.
Nah, yeah, shout out, bro. That's
But it was good. I was like, bro, go have your moment with your
bro,
wife,
that's
bro.
amazing. So you
Yeah.
were able to get him on stage, eh?
Yeah. I was just said that because the security on the side stage on the top of the stairs, who was very good at his job, by the way, very good at his job. There's a reason he's there. He was like, I'm not letting anyone on. Only the dancers and the judges, and that's it. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, just point them out. So I pointed them out because there were a few people that tried to come on stage to hype, but there was no hype pit on the stage. And I pointed at Izzy. I was like, that's the finalist, and then that's her husband. He's like, oh, I'll let the husband on too then.
What a
Just,
G.
yeah.
What
Just like
a G.
extra security for the lady, but
Nah,
yeah, it was cool. And Sheldon was cool. He was like real respectful. He just stayed on the side, like he knew not to go on stage, go on the side thing. So yeah, and then once they did the announcement and she won, he came on stage. I was like,
Yeah, he
"Go
was
have
like-
your moment, bro."
Yeah, I was like, I even looked at
Yeah.
him. I was like, film it,
Yeah.
capture it. But
Nah, he
I'm
was lit.
glad there was like some footage of him being there and their little exchange and bro, it's just crazy. And shout out to David too because, bro, like not even like the money's already been paid.
Yeah, that's
So
fast,
shout
bro.
out to frickin' David for
Yep.
that type of prize money being, and we know like,
bro. We've had to wait a while for some payments, bro.
You know,
in the
like
past.
it's
so
crazy. So shout out to
you
you,
guys
bro,
are on.
for freaking doing it super hard and fast.
yeah, man, what a time. What a time. What else was lit about Afrosoul, bro? The dance stuff. Have we forgotten anything?
I don't know. I think it's just cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like Cat being a part of the judging lineup, Jay Fresh being a part of
Yep.
the judging lineup. Happy Feet 2, which was a last
Yep.
minute installation because he wasn't a qualifier judge.
Mm.
But obviously he had the showcase battle with Concrete too, so there was
Yep.
5 judges. There was just too many moments, bro.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things like you just had to be there.
Yeah, bro. It was lit to have Concrete over around our scene again, once again. It was lit. Bro,
Yeah.
we were backtracking to Izzy's showcase when we all came on stage
Yeah.
to like vibe at the end and we were getting given the confetti thing.
Yeah.
Bro,
Shout out to
we're
Simeon.
giving- Simeon just comes out with these bags and he's just like, here, gives it out to everybody. We're on opposite ends of the DJ, so we can't really talk or anything. But I'm on with I have 13 and Concrete on my side, and some other people, the dancers that were part of Izzy's intro.
Yeah.
And we all have the little confetti things that you twist and it blows up. And I was like holding it, and I think I was looking out your ways, and I was like, and I looked back behind me, and they were like with a phone camera, and they're like have the other hand with their confetti thing, and they were like doing this stuff. And I was like, oh, let me join it. And I did it, and I was like, and I dropped it, bro. I dropped it, and it popped on stage. And I was like, no, I froze it. And I looked up, everyone laughed at me. I swear I could hear the crowd. Like, people in the crowd were laughing at me, yo. And I was like, no. And I tried to stand on the confetti, and I tried to slide it so no one could see. Bro, and then when everyone popped it off, I looked at mine, it was empty, yo.
That's
I didn't even
funny.
get to do it.
Shout out to Simeon
I was
because
like,
because I seen him give the confetti out. It was the smaller ones, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, yo, mean. But I was like, oh, man, I wish I had some confetti.
Oh, did you not
And
get
then-
one of the small ones?
I didn't get one at
Yeah.
first. And then I felt Simeon like tap me. He's like, here, bro. I was like, what's this? Bro, it's a freaking plastic bottle. I was like, what? Like, what am I going to
Damn.
do? Drink it?
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, twist the bottom. I was like, oh, is this the confetti thing?
That's funny.
Bro, and then I should have waited. Honestly, I think we should have waited to get to the middle or something and then do the
Yeah.
confetti because this one was lit. Like, it shot right out. And I was like, frick. And then I just had Mans was just pretending to be like bottle Mans. Like, that's why when we come out, when Izzy's like dancing, when
Yeah.
we're like making our way out, that's why I had the bottle still.
Oh, okay.
And then it's just like, it was a confetti. And I think someone would say like, yo, is that like a bottle? And I was
that
like,
was me. Yeah. That was me.
no, it's just a confetti thing.
Yeah.
But it felt lit though.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So lit, bro. Too many lit moments.
Hard out.
Bro. Yeah, man.
It was a great show. Mad shout out to the Afrosoul team
Yes.
for freaking doing the hard yards and bringing over Burner Boy, who
Yep.
was super on. Probably one of my favorite performers as of late because he's so chill. Just was like so smooth with certain technical difficulties that were happening. He just, kept the show going and kept the vibes on.
He was
But
lit, bro. He was so good to watch.
yeah.
Send me the location.
Hey now.
Bro.
But yeah.
Too lit. Afrosoul, man. Thank you guys. It was lit. Bro, we had a blast. We enjoyed our time. All the experience, all the stuff gained. It was crazy. Shout out to Izzy.
Izzy.
You made it all happen. You visualized it. You manifested it. It happened. Shout out to David. Shout out to the rest
David.
of the team that made things happen. Backed up Izzy. Bruh, we on. For the vibes.
For the vibes.